Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to Sky Factory 2.4. So we have our working stone generator over here. We have our working mob spawner. I think it's time we start looking at getting some actual tech to do a little of the work for us. So I've got here pulverizer and generator pulled up. So we want to make a pulverizer from thermal expansion and then a generator, and I think for now we're just going to make a survivalist generator. We're not going to be using this too heavily, but in order to make these we need 6 redstone and I have 5. I am not thrilled at all. I do not have enough, but we have tons of loot bags. So what I'm hoping is there might be some redstone in these. I don't know. So we got Ender Lily, Vibrant Alloy, ooh, a Pickaxe, Mana Steel, a whole bunch of stuff. Music Disc, really? That's pathetic. Let's go ahead and get some more stuff up here. Bone String, Dark Steel, Pulsating Iron, no. Mega Rubber, no. We want redstone. Can we please get something good? So the full guard pattern is something that we cannot make. We can only find it in these loot bags. So that's kind of nice. Redstone, pumpkins, paper, scriber press plates, no. A Thaumium axe, nice. Staff of Traveling. So a lot of useless nothing in that one. So let's go ahead and drop this stuff off. So much garbage. We did get some nether quartz. Now that was something that I was wanting. So that's good. I don't even know what to do with all of this stuff. We have so much garbage. Division sigils do not stack. Paper does, saddles don't. Those go in there. Put that in our other thing. And we're getting a fair amount of the mana steel already, so yeah, that is pretty nice. So these are kind of a bit more important. This is kind of pointless. But yeah, they're getting close. Okay. Drop that in there. There we go. Okay, let's check the next batch. Uncommon. I hope. So basically what I'll probably do here is go through all of these. Hope to find some redstone. If I don't, I'm going to have to do some hand hammering of cobble into gravel, into sand, into dust, and just work my way through it. Oh, that does not sound like fun. Alright. Well, I did manage to get 1 piece of redstone out of all of those loot bags, so I'm kind of happy about that. So I've got the stuff laid out here. So first we're going to have to make a couple of pistons, and I forgot to grab some flint. Alright, there we go. So first we're going to grab some pistons, then we need to make a redstone reception coil, a tin gear, some copper gears, and then we need to take and put a piston in this recipe to make our survivalist generator. Then we need to take our tin gear and put it in this recipe to make a machine frame basic. And then finally we are ready to do this and make our basic pulverizer. So this is everything now. We've got the 2 machines. So what we're going to do, we're going to place these right here for now. So we'll just have the generator here right next to it. We're going to put flint. No, that is for the sag mill that we need flint. So we're going to drop this back off in here. We have no fuel in there, so yeah, let's just grab a little bit of the fuel out of these for the moment. And we will put this in here. Now this is not going to make much power, you know, per tick, but it does last an awfully long time. So those 20 pieces of coal should last, it's like more than 4 hours. So it's not going to make a lot of power, but it is going to make some. But now the nice thing is we can grab like a piece of cobblestone and throw this in here, and it will produce gravel. And it has a possibility of outputting some sand as well, I believe. And then if we run sand through, it will produce dust. And yeah, really nice. But yeah, we are using a lot more power than we are producing. We have the possibility of using 40 RF a tick. So if we got 8 of these, but if we're going to do that, we just will go to the next level of survivalist generator. But that requires the QED and a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, we will be kind of holding off on that. So I might make a couple more of these survivalist generators just to kind of put around this thing, get a little more power production. But this is going to allow us to get some sand that we can use to make some glass, because a much better option than this survivalist generator is to get into some solar power. And by the way, I got an upgrade on this hatchet. Gave me 1 speed upgrade. Oh, and there's a reinforced upgrade. That is nice. But yeah, now I can insta-mine leaves. So that is kind of nice. But yeah, I am going to get a whole bunch of sand together, cook that into glass, because the next thing we want to do is get a little bit of solar power. The solar panel tier 1s, yeah, get the aluminum used. We're not using it for anything else. But we need a lot of glass if we are going to make these, because each one of these takes 9 glass. And to get to a tier 2, that's now 72 glass, and the tier 3, and it just keeps going up and up and up. So, yeah. Gonna keep working on this. See you guys after a little bit. So I've got everything together now to make our first level 2 solar panel. So we're gonna make a level 1 solar panel first, and of course these takes the mirrors. We've still got a bunch of mirrors left. I made an entire stack of glass. We're gonna need thousands, if not millions of these by the time it's all said and done. But so we are going to take the solar panel 1 and put it in here where we have 7 more of them and a redstone reception coil. Now this is going to make 16 RF a tick, which is more than 3 times as much as this guy. But if we put that on top of there, we should actually start, yes, we can see now our power is increasing. This will eventually be able to get up to 20 RF a tick, which would be about half speed. So that's not terrible at all. So yeah, I suppose I'm going to keep working on collecting stuff here. I've been gathering wood, smashing cobblestone, and then whenever I can, I have been placing down gravel and sand and smashing that as well. And also dealing with the mobs and all of that other stuff that's going on around here. Now I did just have some tainted zombies come down. They dropped, well, when I killed them, there were some spiders came out of them, and I got a tainted goo. You do not want to have this stuff on your in your inventory. It will decompose and cause a bunch of damage to you. So yep, back to the grind. We're going to see if we can get a couple more of these level 2 solar panels and hopefully get that thing to where it is fully powered and running at full speed. Well, one thing, I think since I am making so much cobblestone, I am going to go ahead and make myself a pickaxe in Tinker's Construct. So we're going to get a tool binding and a pickaxe head. I'm going to come over here to the part builder. We're going to grab a little bit of bone meal out of here, because we can actually make these parts out of bone meal. So let's go ahead and do this. Tool binding. We should be able to make that out of bone meal. Do we actually have to make them out of bones? Well, that's not an issue. I mean, we've got tons, hundreds of bones even. So let's see, if we put a bone in here... Okay, this cannot be made out of bone. What can it be made out of? Wood, stone, cactus. Okay, that's why. Well, I know we can make this thing out of bones. So, can't we? No, we can make it out of stone, flint, obsidian. Okay, well, let's make this out of flint. Sounds good to me. We've got tons and tons of flint. So, pickaxe head, flint. Flint pickaxe head. Hey, what do you know? Alright, cross member. Can I use this? Yes, I can. That's a half a unit. So let's drop these in here. We'll get this out of the way. Need sticks. Sticks. Alright, so if we bring up the pickaxe, we will go with the binding stick and the pickaxe head. And there we go, flint pickaxe. Now, nothing to write home about. It is going to be very, very slow when mining right now. But, yeah, this is going to slowly level up. And then it will get faster and faster and faster. And eventually it'll be fast enough that the cobblestone generator won't keep up. And unlike the thaumium pickaxe, this thing can be repaired with a virtually useless tool, or material. So, yeah, I'm going to continue digging, doing my thing, and I'll see you guys again in a little bit. So, I am really happy about this. We actually have enough material now to make another Tier 2 solar panel. So that's 2 of these, which means we still have a long way to go. But let's go ahead and sleep, get the night out of the way. We are now producing 37 RF a tick, and that is almost enough to keep this thing running at full speed once it gets charged. Now, to give you guys a sense of how long I've been working here, we are down to almost 10 pieces of coal in our survivalist generator now. We started with 20. So, yes, I've been sitting here for, around about 2 hours. I've watched quite a few videos, done a lot of digging and a lot of other stuff, but we have run into some new problems. So, of course, glass is going to be an issue with this, but redstone is a major issue, and oddly enough, these mirrors are all I have for aluminum. So we have glass left, but we do not have any aluminum now. So we need to get a ton of aluminum. And I think the best way to do that is to do a little bit of the, I can't think of the name of the mod, magical crops. So yes, we have a lot of Minicio, and I think that we could get ourselves some redstone and some aluminum seeds that we could possibly use to make this work. So I suppose the first thing that I ought to do is see if I can figure out what we actually need, and if we have everything that we need, we'll go ahead and do that, because we are definitely lacking on aluminum and redstone. So, yep, I will get a bunch of stuff taken care of here. I'm also smelting wood, because we are actually out of coal. There's no coal left. That is the last little bit. So yes, we are finally making this work, but there is so much more that we have to do that is ridiculous. So yep, I'll see if we've got what we need to do the magical crops, and then I'll be back. So before we start down the rabbit hole of magical crops, we need some better storage for our mob drops. So we have a huge amount of stuff in here. Yeah, we've got tons and tons of loot bags. But we also have a lot of stuff in here, and a lot of stuff in there, and a lot of stuff in there. There, this one's empty, and that one's got quite a bit. So what we're going to do So we are going to make ourselves some better barrels. So to do that, we need to make a whole bunch of chests. And then we need to take our chests, put them in the center, make a U around them with logs, and then put slabs on top. So yes, this makes Java better barrels, Java is actually an abbreviation for just another better barrel attempt. So saying Java better barrels is definitely redundant. So now what I want to do is place I do not want that facing downward. I want to place these guys here and then take our more common items like gunpowder or bones or something like that, and we do not want that in there. Give me that back. And so we're going to put this stuff in there, and then we won't have to worry about it. Now, if I remember correctly, we can also put these common loot bags into there as long as they have not been opened. But also, I think we can use is it a filing cabinet? Yes, a filing cabinet. So this takes a little bit of iron and some chests. And I believe a filing cabinet will hold any potions or any loot bags, because they all have the same item number, I believe. I think that is true. Do I have enough iron? I have 3 iron. Do I have enough here? Yeah, actually, I think I do have enough. So there's iron. Oh, well, we won't even bother with this because we have enough powdered iron to do this. So, yeah, 15. Nice. So let's go ahead and drop half of those back in there. Don't want to waste any more of this than I have to. So we got some charcoal. We'll go ahead and put half of this into here to finish smelting that glass. And then we'll put the other half over here to get that iron. So I am going to make a filing cabinet. And I'll put all of these loot bags in there. And I suppose once we get enough room, we'll also worry about putting the potions in there as well. But yeah, I've got a little bit of cleanup to do here on our stuff before we actually start on magical crops. So a few changes here. First off, I have now some hoppers feeding into and out of my pulverizer, and I have made a third solar panel 3. So I now am producing more power than this pulverizer is using, and that allowed me to get rid of the survivalist generator. Now I may still use that in some other places later on, but as of right now it is stuffed in a box. But so yes, we are producing a lot of stuff. I've got gravel and sand in here. I've got 2 stacks of sand over here being cooked so that we can have glass to make more solar panels. I've also gotten a huge amount of redstone while I was getting all of this together, because I was collecting tons and tons of cobblestone to be able to make a platform underneath what we are going to be making for the magical crops. So I am going to be getting on to that, but there's one thing that I really wanted to do with that, and that is, we're going to grab these. So I think this is the recipe. We put a piece of stone and then 2 sticks. No? I'm pretty sure. Don't we have some builders? What? No. That must have been added with the 2.5 update. So if we look up build, yeah, all that we have is the extra utilities builders ones. Oh. Well, obviously I'm not getting any unstable ingots anytime soon. So, yeah, that doesn't seem good. Well, anyway, I was hoping, I guess. Go ahead and just grab a bunch of this stuff then, and I guess I will be placing this out by hand, as much as that does not sound appealing. So I'm going to make a big, huge platform of cobblestone to start out with. I'm going to put dirt over the top of it so that I can have somewhere to plant my crops. And of course, this platform is going to be something temporary. I have not yet decided what I want to do for the base design. I'm hoping that you guys can come up with some suggestions for me because, yeah, I'm kind of at a loss. So, yeah, I am going to get a big platform set up here. I think we've got the cobble generator there. I think we're going to go off this way with it. So, yeah, we have a decent number of seeds. We have a huge amount of the Minicio. But we are going to need to get a Minicio farm set up first. So let me do a little thinking about the size on that. I'll start laying it out here. And I'll be back in just a little bit. So I've got the first platform built out here. I did go up one block. Not really all that big of a deal. Like I said, this is a temporary thing. So I have a water source underneath this. So if I till this ground, we will get hydration. We can see the water through the slight area there. But so the first step in these magical crops, we are going to need to start farming Minicio. So even though we have a lot of it, we're going to need a lot more. So if we head over here to magical crops, we're going to need some Infusion Stones first before we can really do anything in the higher tiers. And like I said, that's going to need Minicio. And the use on this is to turn Minicio into Accio. Well, yeah, that's where everything is at. We can see there's only 2 recipes here, and the second recipe is to get a regular Infusion Stone from 4 essences from the tier 1. So yeah, we need to make sure that we have tons and tons of Minicio essence before we can do anything else. So to get Minicio essence, we can either have a very active mob farm, which this is, but it's not nearly fast enough, or we can make Minicio seeds. Now this takes a lot of Minicio. So you can see I had over 9 stacks. Yeah, it's not going to go very far. In fact, that's not even enough to plant the entire thing out here. So you can imagine if we were to go with a higher tier, having to compress these down where 4 Minicio change into an Accio. So if we go here, where on earth did that stuff go? I am not seeing it. Here it is. So the Accio takes 4 Minicio, and then the next one, the Crucio, which is what we need for our redstone, takes 4 Accio. And then to make the redstone seeds, yeah, we need 4 of those. So it takes an entire stack of Minicio seeds. Entire stack? My math may be wrong. But let's see. So to make this, we need 4. And to make this, we need... What just happened? I'm clicking on the wrong thing. So that takes 4. So that's 16. Yeah, it takes an entire stack of Minicio seeds to make 1 redstone seed. So, yeah, our 9 stacks wouldn't exactly go very far. But so, yeah, now we need to plant this stuff. It grows very slowly. We cannot bone meal it. What in the heck? What? What on earth was hurting me? The crops! So yeah, before we can really get going on this, maybe we need to get a little bit of magical crops armor? I don't ever remember this being a thing. Well, that is not a good thing. Yeah. Well, I guess we will let the Minicio seeds grow then. And eventually we will get some stuff out of that. So, yeah, I do not remember this stuff hurting us. But I guess I always set up harvesters before. Well, that kind of sucks. Alright, well, I am going to continue building additional platforms here because we are going to need a lot of this stuff. So as time goes on, we're going to be adding to this. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to keep working on this. I'll be back in a little bit. So the Minicio farm is growing. I've also put in a wheat farm next to it. I've got another pad over here that has nothing in it currently, and then I put a walkway here too because I didn't want to have to go through this Minicio every time I came out here. So the reason I put the wheat out here is because we need seeds. We need seeds very badly because every one of these takes a wheat seed. But also we can compost the wheat to make more dirt. But to increase our harvest on this Minicio, we are going to do something that seems like a cardinal sin. We're going to take 2 diamonds and we are going to make a diamond hoe. And there is a reason for this. So we're going to take these 2 diamonds and make a diamond hoe. And then, oh, time to farm. Woohoo! But then we are going to take another diamond and we're going to grab the Minicio that we have in here. And we are going to surround this diamond with Minicio. And that's going to allow us to make the weak Infusion Stone. Then this weak Infusion Stone we can make Accio Essence with. So now with this diamond hoe we can put Accio Essence around this and we will get the Accio hoe. And this gives us the ability to get 1 extra essence from Minicio crops. So if we use this hoe to break the Minicio crops, we will get 2 instead of 1 out of it. And as we progress, we can get more and more and more, and eventually we will get to a point where we have these guys, the Zavicio hoes, and this gives 8 extra. So for every harvest, we get 9 essence. That is nice. So yeah, let's go ahead and head out. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and head out here, and we're going to harvest just a little bit of this. And so yes, we are going to take a little bit of damage getting in here, but we can reach in. But if we break that, we got our seed, and then we got 2 Minicio essence. So that is really nice, and it doesn't look like it takes any durability damage to do that either. So we are going to have to be a little careful with this because apparently we can break the crops very easily. And this is really irritating, taking this damage. So it's like walking through a lava maze. I don't like it. But yeah, so we are going to be getting a decent amount of the Minicio essence out of this. And then we'll just have to go through here and replant all of this stuff. So I shouldn't have replanted those. Oh well. But yeah, we're going to just keep working with this for some time. Oh, there's the missing seeds. I'd say I'm missing a seed. But yeah, as time progresses and we get more and more Minicio essence, I may see if that armor will keep us from taking this damage when we walk through here, or if there are any other armors that will protect us from that. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of waiting at this point, so I will see you guys after a while. So I have been working with this Minicio crop for a little while, and I've gotten quite a bit of it, but I had an idea that might work. My first idea to keep from getting into the Minicio crop so much, I decided I would interplant it with the wheat. And so we've got one more row, well, not quite one full row because of the fact that we have the water source in the Minicio versus the wheat. But I'm still bumping into the Minicio a lot. So the idea that I had, and this should work quite nicely actually. Let's go ahead and chop this guy down. Every time that I come over here, I've been just grabbing everything that I can out of the trees and everything like that. I'm trying to compost as much soil as possible, all of that good stuff. And I must have broken some torches, but it doesn't look like there's anything spawnable. Well, whatever. But so what I'm going to do, I am going to grab some cobblestone slabs. We'll grab 1, 2, 3 more stacks of cobblestone. And let's take a look at the recipe on this. There we go. Lots and lots of cobblestone slabs. So what I am going to do, I need a little bit of room to be able to get to the crop. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put one here, and then I'm going to go up at this height. So that's going to be the height that I am going to put these slabs at. And that will make it to where I can no longer touch the crop, but I can very easily access it. So there's plenty of light coming from the torches and things like that. But now, as you can see, I can walk along here. No need to worry about bumping into that stuff. So yes, that will work, and it will work very nicely. So I am going to continue on doing this. I will get slabs over each of the rows of Minicio crop so that I can safely harvest this. And yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. Ow! Well, I have to say that is a lot of ripe crops, but I'm out of time. So yeah, in the next episode we will be looking at getting into our tier 1 crops, things like earth, air, fire, water, things like that are basics, and hopefully we can get into some of the higher tiered crops. I'm going to build out a larger section of platform. We're going to keep at least this space for the Minicio and wheat, because we will be, like I said, for every seed we make, we need 1 wheat seed. So we're going to need a lot of wheat seeds for that. And we can continue to make dirt from the wheat. So that's great. But that's going to be it for this episode. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about the base or ideas on what it could look like, be sure to leave that down in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye.